Hello, everyone, and welcome to another horrific review. Dale and I are back as we continue our look into What We Do in the Shadows TV series, created by Jermaine Clement. We look into the nightly lives of four vampires who have lived together on Staten Island for over a century. Welcome back, Dale. It's been a month.
It has. Yes, it has been. I know.
I know we'll talk offline and stuff, but bloody hell, a month like not being on stream together, that's weird.
That's it. Yeah, it's been very strange. Yeah. You get into a routine, and then all of a sudden your routine's just stuffed up, and then
that's it. And then you're sort of like, oh right, got to get back into this, and
yeah. Because if you don't, then you could possibly not come back again. It's just like So yeah, it's good to be back.
No, I missed you. For lup's sake, I missed my buddy.
Talking about stuff. Right? I'm back in black.
And what a way to be back. What We Do in the Shadows. I think these are some of my favorite episodes. These are so much fun.
Yeah, they're ramping it up, aren't they? They really are in this season. I love it. Yeah.
And we're following on the Guillermo storyline that's carrying on.
Yes.
The Slayer storyline, which is just the way that they're handling it is so hilarious.
Oh yes. There's some beauties in there.
But yeah, we'll start off with everybody's favorite, Colin Robinson. And
Colin Robinson.
Colin's promotion.
Bonkers. It was bonkers.
He is potentially the most powerful vampire.
He is, and we really get to see just how strong he actually is in this episode. Mm-hmm. I had no idea he was that powerful.
But that's the thing. He's actually putting the other type of vampires, the sort of blood-sucking ones, have limitations. He has none.
No. He's the most dangerous of them all, I think. Definitely. We see that in this episode especially.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh. Yeah.
But yeah, they're all talking, and I love his phrase, cool as a cucumber. Like, you just...
Him and his one-liners. Yeah. I know. I think he thinks he's funny. But
here's the thing.
I don't get it.
Yeah. Here's the thing with his character. His whole getup, his whole persona is an act to fade. It's his camouflage.
Yes.
And so you don't know, does he know it's not funny? And he deliberately does it because he knows he gets a reaction so he can fade?
Yes. Exactly.
Or is that the way, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's one of them double entendre things that you're like, okay, there's another layer under here. And he's the most complex character.
He is. He really is. He's got so much going for him. He's, I don't know, day walker. He gets to do all this other stuff that the other ones don't get to do. And but then in this one, you see how much he really likes his flatmates.
Yeah. He was a bit put out because they're so used to him always feeding off them.
Yeah. Yeah.
That they're just like, no, but...
Oh dear. Yeah.
Nadja was epic in this one.
She's so cool.
I was looking up the actress, actually. Do you know what? After that episode, I went and looked up the actress to see what else she was in. And she hasn't been in that much.
Wow.
She's been like in a few TV things, but this is like her main role. And I just think to myself, what a waste.
Wow. Yeah, what a waste of talent. I wonder if she did go on to do anything else or if she's going to, because she's really, really such a cool actor. But she's just, Nadja is just amazing. She's just, I don't know, she's who I would want to be if I was a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely epic. But here, I hope it's not a case of that's her one character that she's really good at and then she's stuck.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'd like to see her do something else and put as much into it because he really gives it her all. And like, it's that and the dialogue and the scenes that she's given is just amazing. Like,
oh God, yeah.
But the whole thing with Lasso painting her vault, they're changing the paintings around the house, and
That was a bad one. Oh my god. Yeah, like we really needed to see that.
but
Ah!
even the way she's going, "Don't look at my vulva,"
I
pointing at me, you're like, "Oh, you." That's like,
know. She holds it up against her body. It's like,
yeah,
oh, I don't want to see that.
like Elizabethan or Victorian OnlyFans, at the time.
Yes.
Don't
Oh
look,
my god.
but look.
Yeah. Don't look but look. Oh, classic. Yeah, no, she's really awesome. But Colin Robinson, oh my god, he's just so funny. He's just so funny. He doesn't mean to be, but he is.
Mhm.
They've set him up really quite cool, actually, especially in this episode. Whoa, I wasn't expecting. I mean, when he squashed the rubbish tin in the
Oh, that was a
bathroom,
brilliant scene.
wasn't it? It was like, what? I had no idea he could do that. I just thought he was an energy vampire, but the more he feeds, the more powerful he gets, eh?
But this is where this series surprises you. It's done as an off-the-wall, cheap mockumentary thing, almost
Yes.
borderline found footage. But then when they throw in special effects like that, they're done so seamlessly.
God, yeah.
Like you don't expect. He just does it, and that would have been some prep
Oh, wow. I mean,
for the bin.
yes. And him swimming down the hallway.
Mm,
What about that? Was amazing. That was like, oh my God. And then his hair growing, and it's like, oh, that's what you look like with hair. Doesn't really suit you, but yeah. No, that was cool. That was really cool.
yeah.
Yeah, he's funny.
So basically, what happens? He's in his workplace and he's doing as usual, and he gets called into the boss's office. And it turns out that a psychic vampire is perfect for middle management.
Yes. What does that say? Huh?
Yeah.
Says it all. Says it all. Yeah. Why the hell did they promote him?
Well,
Like
that's part of the joke. That
part of the anomaly.
there's a report came out recently that 84% of middle managers don't actually add to the company's value.
Right.
Any large entity, the 84% of anyone in like in a management position, they don't add,
Yep.
they take away. They're
Yeah.
BS jobs. They don't actually serve a purpose, and because they're not only on the time and drain, like the cost and salaries, etc., and
Yep.
taking up space, but because they have to go through the nonsense of justifying their existence, they're just getting in the way of actual productivity.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I think they just end up just doing the same thing over and over every single day that they just lose. I don't know. The punch that they had when they first went in, I suppose,
It's just any large entity, any large company, corporate structure,
Well, you get lost
or
in the system, don't you?
yeah,
Really?
and
Yeah.
this lure builds up
Yeah.
of these middle managers. They might have been like a competent supervisor. They get into the first rung, and it just this lure builds up of just absolutely useless people. But then they embed themselves, and then the
Yeah.
whole two departments I've seen it over the years is HR and IT.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You see the HR and IT departments grow but do less because all they're
Yeah.
effectively do is become a call center for outsourced. It's
Yeah.
an outsourced company does the actual work.
Yeah,
IT is
that's
the one that
right.
really annoyed me because that should be the hands-on. But you get all
Yeah.
these absolute muppets, and that's all they are. They're just a call center, and they quash anybody that I used to fight with IT all the time because you do anything in house, and they see it as a threat that'll expose how
Yeah.
useless they are.
Yes, that's right.
And
Yep.
all they do is put the kibosh on it, but actually, the cost of the company more money from all these subcontracts that they can't do. They can't do the actual job of stuff, and especially when it comes to information. Like a number of
Yeah.
companies have to outsource their information handling.
This
Which
doesn't make sense, does it?
no, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah. Yeah. That's corporations for you.
Yep.
Mm.
And the funniest bit was this, that Colin's like, I don't actually know what my company does.
I know. That said it all, right? Yes. So I guess, yeah. That was actually quite funny, that bit. It was like, okay, then we'll give you a promotion, but you don't actually know what you're doing. And he
Mhm.
pulled it off. Yeah. His presentation and all that was really cool.
That was because that's the whole joke about the middle management, because if that was in front of his roommates or ordinary people, he'd be draining them, but there he's actually
Making
he's the
them
same
laugh.
type.
And yeah. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, cool.
What was it? Years ago I went for an interview for a place, and it was a finance company. And
Great.
I, for the life of me, couldn't tell you what they did. Like what their function was.
What?
But what it seemed to be, they took on trainee accountants and then got rid of them when they became qualified because they didn't want to obviously up their.
Ah.
So they brought on trainee accountants and hired them for a brief period of time, like their 2 years or something, till they got the next stage. And then once they had to pay them more, then they let go of their contract. Something strange going on. And when I was going through the assessments and that, and I'm looking at what I was doing, I'm like, this is like copy and paste stuff. What actually, where's the product?
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's not like they're doing somebody's books or balancing the books or what, and I've worked in corporate finance and public sector finance. Actually, we have everything down to the penny, you have to
Yes.
account for and
Yep.
make sure it's all allocated.
Yep.
And this company, the life of me, I couldn't tell you what they did. It was funny because they're actually, when I was waiting for the interview in the reception, they sacked somebody, and it was actually the receptionist, and the receptionist came and welcomed me and got me a seat and stuff and that. And I'm sitting with, next thing I know, this is the space of 5 minutes. I'm waiting. Maybe not longer, maybe 10 minutes, right? So it's 8, 10 minutes. And then next thing, she comes bursting out crying, like in tears. It turns out between her welcoming me, sitting me down, they brought her in to give her a review and sacked her. And this all played out in front of me in this place.
Oh my god!
And then I had to go in and sit and go and do this interview, and then they brought me in to, oh, come in and, not to see the scene, but it's all that corporate glass windows.
Yes.
So they brought me into the next room, which just looked out. So I'm sitting there watching the whole thing. So it made no difference.
Oh my god, that's just ridiculous.
And I'm just like, there's no way in hell I'm working here. That's it.
God, you should have just walked straight out the door after that.
I was curious at that point because I was already. The problem is because they brought me in, I couldn't walk past without making a whole scene. So I just went with it. I'd already set the time aside. I was already there. And like I said, I sat and did their assessment and stuff, and I'm like, what is this? And then they came in and did the interview, and I'm just sort of looking at them funny.
Jeez. Oh my god. That's not very professional, is it?
It was ridiculous.
Sad.
But that's the sort of place Colin Robinson work. That just reminds me of that company.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you what they did.
Absolutely.
No product. Just exist.
Yeah. Yeah. What a sucky job, though, to just exist.
Yeah.
And not add anything to it, or but that's big corporations for you. You're just nothing. You're nothing. You're just another number.
Mm-hmm. Don't even know what you're doing, then that's great. But
yeah,
Colin then starts to go through and he gets more powerful. We'll see this because he's now been put in a position of just a little bit of authority, but it's enough for him to have unlimited power.
Oh, I know. Gosh. He's very, very good at draining people. He's wow. Yeah. as we see later on.
Yeah, but we'll see the
Not
progression.
just people.
Yeah, so he realizes he can call
Yeah.
somebody in the office and they can't leave,
Yeah,
and that's it. And
I
then
know.
he gets the power of levitation. So even when he goes back to the house and he was annoyed, he's like, "Oh, I'm missing time with my flatmates." He never sees them
Yeah.
anyway. He's always down in his basement and he
In his room.
in his room. And nobody comes up to feed off them.
Yeah.
But I just love the fact that they're still going on about this is like a day later.
Yeah.
And he comes in and there's the side of the picture goes, "How about that one?" Woo, makes it float.
Yes.
And this is where this episode just takes off. I loved it.
Yeah, absolutely. It just went bonkers, didn't it? It just, the power he had and the stuff he was doing was just like, oh, you go, look, I don't even have to say anything. You're asleep. You're asleep.
Yep.
I was like,
But even before that, I mean, the bit where he just gets the paint to levitate.
yeah.
And it turns out it's Nadja's old village that Nandor sacked when he was rampaging through Europe. And that just starts a whole, it's just like getting a hand grenade and just go, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Nandor the Relentless. Yes, he couldn't even remember doing it. He'd pillaged so many different places. He's just, oh, that was great though. That was cool seeing the photo and seeing the painting and seeing him on his horse in the back. Yeah, in the foreground there. That was a dead giveaway. It was him. You did it. You killed your family.
Village's flag and stuff. And but Nadja, just her going completely mental. I'll fucking kill you. I'll tell you right.
I know.
A whole
doing that flying thing again. Oh, I love it when she flies. I don't know why she's doing more flying than anyone else, but yeah, she's just. And then the battle with the Trinidad bats. No, yeah. That was something else. Sorry,
no, that
was the other one. Yeah,
that's the third one. Yeah,
that was
but just Nadja going completely ballistic, and
yeah.
the whole fight. It's just once again, it's just where this goes off the rails, but just off the side, complete side plot, and just brings it up, and then
yes, yeah.
These are 23-minute episodes, and there's more better writing done than films.
I know, and it has me in stitches. I mean, it's so funny, and I don't know. It's just written. They're written so well, Yeah, no, this one was really compelling, actually. Seeing Colin come out of his shell.
Yeah, and like I said, when he gets supercharged, and you just see the hair appear, and whoosh.
He's just a completely different thing, eh? He's a completely different creature. I mean, just him walking through the building and, through the work and his secretary and all this sort of stuff. It was just, the whole thing was really, really well done. And it's quite contained, actually, considering they had like two major storylines in this one with Nadja and Nandor, and then
yeah,
Colin
that's
Robinson.
What I mean. There's movies can't do that.
No, they can't. They can't. I don't know. They just don't have the. I don't know. They're missing the X factor.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this has. This has the X factor. It's got everything in it. It's funny. It's just, I don't know. There's always a different surprise, from the vampires. Sometimes it might be Nadja, or it might be Gizmo. I've decided to call him Gizmo now because I'm sick of freaking pronouncing his name, butchering his name. I mean, all the stories. There's 5 different characters, and there's so many different stories, and then you have all these other people coming back in as well, and it's like, it just keeps getting better and better. I just don't know how they could keep getting better and better. It's just fascinating.
It's because they've got a plan.
Yeah. Clear vision, right?
A clear vision. They know what they're wanting to achieve, and they've thought ahead.
Definitely thought ahead.
And they're not wasting time.
No. No, because this season's really, really from the first one to now. It's really, really ramped up totally from the first season. There's so many different things going on. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
yeah,
like the
this was
fact
one
that
of my
we take a
favorites.
break because it gives you a chance as well to recharge. And then when
Yes,
you
and to
watch
look
2 or 3
forward to it
episodes,
again. Yeah,
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 rather than just binging the whole thing and then being burnt out, it's nice to actually do that, come back to it. It's like, oh, that's why I love this series, and
yeah, yeah,
uh,
absolutely.
cracking on. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think the bit where Colin Robinson goes Agent Smith, like just
Oh, I wouldn't want to be on his bad side. Agent Smith. Oh my god. Yeah,
like
pretty
he
much.
drains all the vampire, nobody can move. And even Nandor's like,
Yeah.
Guillermo, I'm hungry. Put your neck in my mouth. He's like, I can't, master. He's unstoppable.
I would, but I can't move. Cameraman, come put your neck in my throat, in my mouth. Oh my god. Colin Robertson, what nasty.
Yep.
Nasty to your flatmates, man.
But
And then Nash is like, why the hell did I even bother inviting you to come and live here?
none of them can work out why he's in the house.
No, they don't. He came with the house, apparently, now.
They don't know.
They think.
That's
Yeah, because he just sits there like with the bit at the end when he's got a new job. Oh my god! And he's just—I don't think he's actually got the job. He's just
no, he
looking
just
for an
turned up. He
empty
said that.
cubicle. Yeah,
He just
he
turned
just
up.
turned up. So that's what he does. He just sits there and acts as if he knows as if he's part of the crew. He's not even part of the staff, but he just sits there because he loves to take the energy
Well,
from
it's his
everybody
feeding
around him.
ground. It's the same as
And this
it's the equivalent of him like prowling the dark streets or looking for
lurking in the
for food.
alleyways. Yeah,
He prowls the
absolutely.
office. Have you seen that movie, Office Space? Do you remember that one from like early 2000s?
No, I
Oh,
haven't seen
if you
it.
could just come in the weekend, that would be great. Okay. You have to. Oh, that's a brilliant movie. It's not a horror movie. It's a comedy.
Cool.
It's this just reminds me of Office Space. There's one of the characters in that is proper irritating, and the division manager doesn't have the balls to sack him. So what he did was he told HR to stop paying him. But HR don't have the balls to tell him he's sacked. And this guy sitting here, still going to the office every day, and this continual loop between going to payroll to see why he's not getting paid, and then going to his manager to see if he has a job, and they just goes into this continuous loop. And the thing is, it'll work itself out, as if he'll leave. And they're just like, that is so true of corporate nonsense.
Yeah. That's nasty, isn't it?
But I just love the fact that Colin Robinson just multiplies, and then when he multiplies, it's like, oh, we're going to feed off each other, and he effectively kills himself.
I know. Now I knew he wasn't going to be gone for good because there's no way they'll be killing off characters just
absolutely
yet. But
not.
I thought actually, oh dear, is that really the end of Colin Robinson? Oh god! And then when he woke up, I was like, oh phew! Actually, I was I was a bit worried there for a second.
He just wanted to pretend to be dead, so they could hear his nice eulogy about him.
Eulogy, yeah.
And the fact that there's just two corpses like beside him, I love the darkness of the show, the dark comedy of just throw the corpses in.
Yeah, like at the very beginning when they're digging up the garden, right?
No, that's
where they. Oh, is it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is. Duh. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, and the one thing that I found really funny about this one was Colin Robinson was going on. What's all this coughing going on? That's to make sure everybody's giving him attention and looking at him, and then his eyes turn blue because he knows he's
every time he feeds.
Yeah, it's just
You
amazing.
ever do that? Somebody does that, like, just, it could be like, meh, or like a little noise or something that just
Yep, and
enough
everyone's like,
just to
yeah,
get you can't ignore it.
yep. So he did that really brilliantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end, he just didn't need to. It's like flipping zap, 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 zap. Just
Oh,
the fact that he destroyed his workplace.
God, I know. Oh, he's crazy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me.
God.
Yeah. And then at the end, they sort of brought it back to the painting because
Yes.
Lazo decides to add in a little Nadia, and then him and a white horse coming to see his betrothed, and then
Yes.
Nando's like, "Where am I? Like, you're in the burning house."
Yeah.
And it is
Well, that's one way to solve the problem.
yeah.
Just change the painting. That was a good solution.
Mhm. But the fact that there's two completely separate storylines running at the same time,
Yes.
all in 23 minutes,
I
and you
know.
never felt like one was shoehorned in. Like, they both ran simultaneously. The two parts worked,
Yes, they blended really well together, actually.
and we got a
Yeah, this is
resolution. All in, like I said, all in 23 minutes.
yeah. Wow, I know, right? Fabulous stuff.
I don't know if it's that one, Colin's promotion, or the next one, On the Run, are my favorite episodes.
Oh, it's a hard one to decide. I think they're
Well,
both as good as each other in ways,
different ways. So this one's
different
focusing on
ways.
Laszlo. This is a Laszlo story.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
my god.
and this is about where they're in the squishy garden, and Nando's like, "Oh, Guillermo's found a new game for us to play."
Yeah, fun. Let's find the bodies. That's where
Yeah.
the bodies were hidden. Okay.
The fact that they're just so nonplussed. They've got rotten corpses all in the front garden, and they've dug that many
Oh,
that
Christ.
it's just causing sinkholes now.
I know. It's all squishy. Yuck.
Oh, the bit with
Yeah.
the postal guy.
Oh, that's funny.
But once again,
Oops.
that's cracking special effect. You think they've dug a pit? I mean, they've actually built into the set
Yeah,
like a splash
yeah,
pool,
yeah,
like poltergeist style. You know, like the swimming
yeah,
pool thing. They've done that in miniature.
yeah, totally.
It's not
And then he's
CGI'd, and they've got practical like
no,
body parts and stuff. And just to throw that in, that like the setup for that scene, just to be a quick blink and you miss a
yep,
gag.
yep, definitely. Like when they were doing it, it's like, huh, what are you guys up to? Okay, all right. And then when we see the poster guy fall in, it's like, well, actually, it was really quite clever.
Yeah, it
It
was
was
just,
actually really quite clever.
it's
And then
perfect
it's used
slapstick.
again later on. Yeah,
Yeah.
slapstick. Yeah, and it's used again later on. So it's quite cool how they use these props, and then they, they utilize them really, really well. So
Mhm.
yeah,
And they're
but
complex. They're not messed about. Like, you think of dopey sitcoms that are horrible, and it's
God,
like in front of a stage, and it's just a canned laughter and stuff, and it's just,
mm,
and those things probably cost 3 times as much to produce.
absolutely.
But
Yeah,
this is proper, like, set building, effects, character acting, and everyone knows the assignment.
yeah, yeah. And they all do it really well. They obviously love doing it because they're so
Mhm.
good. I love watching stuff when you know that the actors really enjoy doing it, doing their role, and you can see they all really get on really well. Yeah, and it must be a bit difficult for Nadia being the only female in the house, but then again, it's like really cool as well. It's like
But I
protection
mean,
thing.
it's the truth. I mean, they're acting apart. Obviously, there's probably the
Yes.
cast and crew behind the scenes and stuff. But then if there was another female, would it have the same impact?
No.
Do you know
See,
what I
no.
mean? It's one of those.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
just the right number.
It is. It is. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, we've got the doll
absolutely.
as well. Don't forget.
Yes, that's right.
Technically, there's
Ooh, that's
two.
a scary little one. Oh, God. She's great. I
Is it this one?
wish I had one.
Is it this one or the next one? The doll's back. I think it's the next one. Oh no, it is this one. Sorry, my mistake. It is
Oh,
this one.
the one with Simon.
No, it's this
It
one.
was this
This
one.
one has a
It's
doll.
this one.
Yep.
Yep. Because Simon tries to get it on.
No. Colin Robinson tries to get it on because
Oh, Colin Robinson. That's right.
this is the build up, yeah, because it's Laszlo goes on the run. That's the whole point of the episode.
Bye. Yeah.
Because we find out that he rented out a property or something
200 years ago.
from another vampire and skipped out on him and left this massive debt, and the vampire's been hunting him ever since.
He's been hunting him for 200 years.
Yep.
That's insane. How the hell did he find him on Staten Island? Oh dear.
But yeah, so Laszlo's being chased by Jim the vampire.
Jim the vampire. Yep.
And yeah, he always knew this day would come, so he has his breakout kit in a hotel room.
Oh God. This one goes off the rails, man. Yeah, that's insane.
So he pulls out this outfit from like the 70s.
Yep. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
But that's what this series does so well.
I know. It worked. It really, really worked. It worked. It did, because it was so well done and it was so stupid that it worked. Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, he's like, Jim the vampire's family. I have to go, have to abandon everybody. And then he apparently, like Clark Kent, when he puts on the glasses, nobody recognizes him. That he puts in a toothpick. He then becomes Jackie Daytona.
Jackie Daytona. Where the hell did he come up with that name? Oh God.
I don't know the actor's nationality, but it's just funny. If he's actually an American doing an English accent, but then he's an American doing an English accent trying to pretend to do an American accent,
Yeah.
I need to find out. I know the actress that plays Nadja's English.
Yeah.
And Greek.
Oh, Jermaine, the one that plays Laszlo is Jermaine. So he's a Kiwi who lives in America now. So they used to be on Flight of the Conchords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Jermaine Clement he was part of he's moved to America, but he's a Kiwi.
I don't recognize. Here's the thing. I've seen pictures of Jermaine.
Yeah.
But I don't recognize him as Laszlo.
No, not at all. Because
if you put a picture of Laszlo and you put a picture of Jermaine side by side, you don't see it.
They don't look the same at all. No. His photos from 20 years ago. He's skinny, tall, glasses.
But that's
blacks.
not.
That's not him.
That's not Laszlo.
That's not Laszlo. Not at all.
It's like Martin Krusk, who plays Colin Robinson. You know when you see him, because I remember him appearing in Breaking Bad, and it was brilliant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I haven't seen Breaking Bad. No, not yet. One day.
Or was it Better Call Saul? It was Better Call Saul, the prequel series. Oh. He's in it.
Oh, which I didn't see either. All right. Okay.
Well, you need to watch Breaking. No, actually.
Yeah, I think you do need to watch.
You can watch Better Call Saul. You'll miss a lot of the references, the sort of Easter eggs, the Breaking Bad.
Right.
But really, to get the full experience, you need to watch Breaking Bad first.
Yeah, I'd say
it's one of the few. I know I can count on one hand the actual TV shows that I've enjoyed over the years.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, me too.
I'm a bit on the old side. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a young pup, so I've seen quite a bit of TV and stuff over the years. But Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul are both up there because both have their own flavors.
Yes.
Babylon 5, even with the terrible
Mm.
CGI, it's still a good, really good series. The remake of Battlestar Galactica was actually quite cool
Mm.
because it
Name a-
actually took its own lore, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yep. No, that's cool.
And top of this has to be Ash versus Evil Dead.
Oh, right.
Oh, you
'Cause
can't. That is, if you talk about
no.
hilarious, hilarity in a TV show, that's
Yep.
it. It's brilliant.
Wow. Cool. Yeah.
Oh, there's
No,
Colin.
hi, Chris. Hey. Yeah, it's been a while. It feels like it's been 6 months, but it's only been a month.
It's time. You know, when you're busy and time races, it feels like a week feels like a year because you've
Oh,
done
I know. I can't even believe we're in March already. I mean, that's just.
nearly halfway through March.
I know.
Next week we'll be
I
halfway
know.
through March.
I know. I don't know. It's like things are going too fast now. Yeah. Anyway.
God, there's only like 3.5 weeks until the submission window for Horrific Tales Volume 2 closes. And that book will be out within a week or two after that.
Oh my
If
goodness.
it goes like last time, like
Yep.
I've already got quite a few stories in already
Yay.
and looking over them, and if it goes like last time, flip's like I'll be out.
Goodness.
That's scary to think that time's nearly up as well.
Cheapers. Gosh.
Then we'll be doing another celebration stream and then scaring people and stuff and just being nerds.
Oh, people know what they're in for now, so they know.
But yeah, this episode, flipping Laszlo goes on the run. He takes on this
On the
persona
run.
of Jackie Daytona. He kills the barman and takes over his bar. And he actually becomes like the heart and soul of this little town.
Yeah, I know, right? That happened quite quick. How long was he gone?
A week or something.
Well, no,
That's what I
a
mean.
week, right?
Yeah, it's like a week or something. But this just made it as if he had been away for years and like.
Oh, I know. Yeah. So when you hear at the end that, what, dude, you're only gone a week, it was like, oh wow, he really ingrained himself into that little town.
This is where, do you know why he's always making the sexual jokes?
Yep.
And always that he's taking part in this orgy and that orgy and stuff. And because he's a comical character, like, how does he do that? And this is where you see him actually in his element. That
In
like
form. Yep.
the barmaid swooning over him, stuff. They absolutely love him, and he just because he's that charming.
Yes.
You could see him; he's bending the entire town as well, but he's actually fallen in love with the place.
Yes. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. Well, to be a way different experience than what he's used to living at the house.
Yep.
He's getting to meet people and people are laughing and loving him. And, why would you want to go back? I suppose. Yeah, I don't know. But, then it's like, dude, you left your wife behind, and he doesn't
And that was
care.
a good thing to play out, actually, because why they're all they're that old couple who've been together for ages that they're always nitpicking and stuff, but actually one half doesn't really know what to do with the other half. And Nadja is beside herself.
Oh God, she is. Yeah, poor thing. But it also shows that she can be without him. She can be without him, but even though she's missing him in that, she's still kind of getting on with it. It was cool to see them apart and how they act differently without been together, and because they're really codependent on each other, aren't they? Because they've been together for centuries. So yeah, it was really cool to see Laszlo out in his element and get to see how charming he is and relaxed, and yeah, as a barman, yeah, or a pub.
I just love the saying, "Hey, I'm just as Yankee Doodle dandy as the rest of you," and just makes it sound like as if I was going to say something like that. I'd be completely unconvincing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's good like that.
Yeah. But I love the fact that, back in the house, Nadja's beside herself, and then we meet the doll. The doll's back again.
Yeah.
She's so super cool. I'm glad they didn't decide to do that as a one and done, wrap it up sort of thing. They've left the doll there and just bring it in now and again when it's needed. It's actually a cool thing.
It is. It is.
But what I did not see coming was Colin Robinson decide he's going to try and make a move on her.
No. Wow. That was out of left field. And the way she reacted was very, very comical. Yeah. Rejected. He got rejected twice.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, he was actually just doing it with Nadja to feed off her, because that awkward, somebody trying to go in for a smooch that wasn't even, like, the two of them have no chemistry whatsoever.
No.
But it actually benefited him because the fallout of it. But then he genuinely wanted to have a crack at the doll.
I know.
And he's like, that upset me, actually. You're like, okay, right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but no, you're right. He did do that deliberately to feed off her.
Never misses a meal.
No, he knows, all right.
I mean, with him, he's never hungry. He's always snacking.
Yeah. Well,
do you know one of those people that always have like little snacks, and they never eat like a full meal? Like, you never see them that sit down to dinner, but all throughout the day, like a rabbit or something.
Yeah, like a rabbit.
Yeah, that's Colin Robinson.
Oh,
he's always snacking.
Yes. Though we did see him quite full in the other episode. I think he just got a bit too full. Yeah.
That's when he gorges himself and just that it's not good for anybody, even him.
Yeah, exactly. So so that's quite interesting. Yeah.
I love the fact that Laszlo then decides that he's going to save the volleyball team. And it's just like, how does that even become a thing?
How who the hell came up with that idea? I don't know. Maybe it's an American thing. I don't know.
Well, I suppose it could, it could be the local football team or the local rugby team, or it's just the fact that he got involved. Local netball team, or it's just the fact that the hottest sports team, they can't go to state finals or something, whatever it is.
Yep.
With no money, he decides he's going to have to do something about it because he's fallen in love with it. This is all like over the space of 3 days.
And so it's okay. So the one thing I didn't get about this episode was, okay, he must have money galore, right? He must have unlimited amount of money. Why didn't he just pay for them to go to States? But then that would have ruined the. I don't
think that's the way his character thinks, though.
It doesn't seem that way, does it? Because there was another instance where he was like that. Like there was, I can use my own money sort of thing. It's like he doesn't realize that he can actually do certain things to get money. Yeah, he's not that way. Although we do see in the past, like, the paintings of him, he used to pillage places and he's got gold and all this sort of stuff. So it's like, I wonder why he didn't do that. But I guess it was to set everything up. I don't know. Maybe he couldn't access his money. I don't know.
I just don't think his character's like, all right, we'll have to raise it, as in maybe he doesn't think that money exists because it's an old money and this is the modern money, or, it's just the fact.
It's got to be something, eh?
Yeah. It's just it's more that he wants to be part of the community. He likes the lead. This is where you
Yeah.
see the Lazo, how he would be a playboy back in the day sort of thing. Because this
Oh,
is
yeah,
all
absolutely.
about making the deals and all about the way, getting people on board and getting things happening and basically partying.
Yep. Yep, definitely.
I love the fact that when Jim the Vampire finally appears again, he appeared in the garden. That's where the fight and stuff, the duel, and that's what sent him on the run in the first place. But
Yes.
I will have a human beverage beer. I will also have a human beverage beer. And they throw in when the other one's not looking, to throw in the bag and stuff.
Yeah, I know. Oh, dear. Which is what a vampire has to do. Yeah. But
Yeah, I
no,
still remember that
that's
scene when Nadja actually ate something from Gregor.
oh, yes. Oh, God. Oh, that was nasty. Yeah. Yeah, no. Yeah, that was funny when Jim the vampire turned up at the bar
Yep.
and he didn't recognize Laszlo at
Because of
all
the toothpick.
because of the toothpick. Yeah. Crazy. Oh,
Yeah, but you can see the
but
joke. You
that's
know what I mean? It's
yeah.
it's a
Oh,
fair prank joke.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, but he turns up to the bar in his red cape and and nobody even batters an eyelid that
Nope.
someone's walking around in Victorian clothes or middle-aged middle-aged, to middle, what do you call it?
Yeah, not quite Maddie. Yeah, sort of 19th century, sort of 18th, 19th century.
18th century, yeah, gosh. Oh, I don't know who that guy is, but he played the part really well, actually. Yeah.
It's Mark Hamill.
Again? No.
Yeah, he plays Jim the Vampire.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't
He
like
looked
him.
familiar,
But even the whole thing
I'll
with
have to look him up.
Lazo goes, okay, Jim the Vampire. How do you know my name?
Yeah.
How says do you know my card.
Name? Just give me your card. It says Jim the Vampire. Oh, because I was like, dude, you gave it away. No, it's on the card. Okay, sweet.
This is clever. It's just clever writing. I love it.
It is very clever. It is. Yeah.
I miss
They know
clever
it
people
too.
in entertainment.
Yeah.
I do. I genuinely miss clever people in entertainment because we've just got the dunderheads at the moment, and the flipping people put into place through nepotism and stupidity, and it's just grating. And this isn't even that old.
No, not at all.
Because it's still currently going on. You know what I mean? It's season 6 just finished weeks ago. So I mean, it's still relevant, still current. And the fact that there are clever people there that can actually write and create, and like you said, we've got this sense that they want the entertainers, that they are enjoying themselves and they're not just dialing it in. They actually want to be there. They want to do the job.
Yep.
That makes all the difference.
Yeah, and they see it works. They must be seeing that. They're getting lots of views and lots of reviews as well, I suppose, and stuff like that.
Oh, this is one of these series that you'll always go back to. If there's ever a reruns,
yeah,
or if it ever appears in streaming, it's one you're always going to go back to and check out because it's just joy, fun.
It's fun. It is. Just like Wellington Paranormal, it's just, I don't know, they're just gems, really, when it comes to horror comedy. Yeah, really good.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
I just love the fact as well when it finally got the reveal, because Lazo would cover up all the window or the mirrors and stuff, and when he finally gets caught out, we knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, eventually.
But once again, there's another class use of an effect. The mirror
that
effect.
Was really well done. Yeah, exactly. I don't know how they did that, but it worked.
Mirrors are tricky.
Yeah, definitely.
Not to say a boom mic or anything, or even if you do the plate double glass and stuff, it's just it's a tricky effect. but they pulled it
Yes.
off and it looks seamless again.
Yeah, it did. It
Just for
really
a gag.
did.
And then all of a sudden, everybody in the bar twigs on that there's two vampires starting to fight.
Oh my god, that was epic. That was an epic fight. Just nasty and cool and yeah, all the people, collateral damage. Oops. Yeah, that was cool.
The burning the money and all that they needed for the girls.
No, that was
You knew it was gonna. It's like the wooden plank, and the turn. You knew that money was getting burnt or destroyed. Like you saw it coming.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, what a shame.
Yeah, but it's part of the gag, you know what I mean? And
it is. Yeah, and it worked. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we had to set up with the mechanical fish because it was the only thing of value Lazo took with him.
Oh, gosh, slimy! Jeez, do you get those over there? We have them over here. They're ridiculous.
Oh god, I had one of them dopey. What was it? Horus the tree. It was the same sort of thing, but it was a like a Christmas tree.
Oh my god!
And it talked and stuff. The eyes went.
Oh,
it's okay for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it's like, just turn off.
Turn it off.
And what didn't help was it was motion activated. I think the fishes as well. It's motion activated. So
oh, it is.
It's a PIR thing. So if you go past it, it activates. That's all right. Once again for 5 minutes. But then after that, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah. Turn it off. Yeah. No, it's annoying. But yeah, no, that was cool to have that in there actually. Yeah.
Give me a sec. Here's the thing I got, which when I was starting to get all this done, which I thought would have been cool. It's the same sort of vein. Right, I thought this was going to be a cool little light to have on, right?
Yeah.
Right. This isn't even 5 minutes. Imagine this going the whole stream. Oh, I broke it. Right, batteries are on. Ah, come on. Oh, it's. No. Oh, it's not right. There's a fan, and it blows, and the bats go, and it plays music.
Really?
And I mean, I was going to have that sitting back here somewhere. And honestly, about 20 seconds of it, I'm like, no. And that just reminds me of that fish thing. I need to grow up.
You've broken it.
No, the battery, it's just been sitting there. The battery, actually, I need to take those batteries out. Because you know where they get corroded.
Yeah. Then you break it.
Remember to do that, yeah.
Oh, no.
But that thing, it just reminds me of the fish. It was like 20 seconds of that. You're just like, nope.
Yeah.
Because it blows a fan and the bats go around and then it plays Halloween music.
Oh,
and I just wanted the simple light. I just wanted the wee lamp with no.
Yeah.
Before it got these put in, that was going to be like a little backlight.
Oh wow.
Go to the front lights, but yeah, that was like a fish. Like once you've done it a couple of times, like no, turn off, no more.
Yes. No. How cool. Cool gimmicks though.
I'm terrible. I try to be like Mr. Serious and sensible and stuff, and then I see stuff like that, and I just goes out the window.
As you do.
But the mechanical fish, that's the wonder of the universe. So he settles his 200-year-old debt with Jim the Vampire.
With a freaking talking fish, Billy Bass or whatever.
Billy Bass, yeah, that was it. Yeah, the bass.
God. Yeah. Funny. Until it breaks. Oh, dear.
No, but it still worked. You know what I mean? It pulled up, but then he realized he still has to fix the thing with the volleyball team. He feels bad about it, so he burns down the bar to get the insurance money. And then accidentally kills one of the bar staff. So he has to go burn down another building to pay for the funeral.
funeral.
There's not very... And this is where the dark, this is where the horror, the dark comedy comes in. Of
Oh yeah,
why this isn't just a
absolutely.
normal laugh track, pointless comedy show. This is where it's like
Yeah.
the fact that they casually have bodies appearing and stuff, and they're like properly done up and don't hide away from that stuff is just great.
Oh God, I know. Wow. Very well done. Very well done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
This
then
was a good
obviously
exercise.
he goes back home and realizes he's only been away a week.
Oh dear.
And
Yes,
of course, him and Nadja have to turn it into some sort of kinky role playing
oh
thing.
yes.
That was... And the fact that they have the camera crew there while they're beginning, just
I
for
know.
shits and giggles.
Oh, it's just like, God blimey. But those two, they're such great characters together. Oh, they're just, yeah, they're awesome. Oh. I'm glad he went home.
Oh yeah, wouldn't be. There's going to have to be a moment. You kind of know it's coming. Like I said, it's all a gag. It's all slapstick. You could see what was going to happen with it. But it was still, once again, even knowing that,
it still gets you. It's still like, is this going to be the time when we're not going to see Laszlo again, or is that the end of Colin Robinson? We know it's not, but they give you a feeling of what it would feel like if Colin Robinson did die. And we know we've invested completely into all the characters that even if one goes, that's going to be like devastating.
It's a team. It's a troupe of actors. It's a cast of characters. The sum of the parts. There's no one. You can't really say there's one person that the show could survive on its own with or get rid of.
No.
It's not that sort of show. It's a completely collaborative team effort, and that's what I love about it. Like I said, I miss this. I miss this sort of writing.
Oh God, yeah.
I miss being entertained.
Oh no, it's just so much shit out there. It's just God. It's infuriating. But,
there's recently the Oscars had the lowest viewings ever. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares.
I didn't even know. All I know is that the horror ones didn't get any.
No, that and they didn't even honor. There's Tony Todd, for example.
Yeah, exactly. None of them.
No,
I didn't watch it, but I wouldn't have watched it anyway. But
no. The only reason I even knew it happened is because of YouTubers.
Yeah.
Talking about it. I'm like, if you didn't talk about it, nobody would even know it happened.
No, exactly. That's how far down that's gone now. The Hollywood dream's not the Hollywood dream anymore.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Actually, nobody gives a toss because you can watch movies anywhere now. Any streaming platform. Yeah.
But even at that, you can have the cast especially with indie creators, you can have the cast and the creators on your stream and talk to them and actually go in the live chat and talk to them directly. You don't need to go to some shitty talk show.
I know, right? It's it's really very bizarre.
When I have Anne and Steve Herman on and a few other ones from Actorstar, or Calvin comes on, we'll have a chat and a laugh, and who knows if somebody else comes on, great, and then people turn up in the chat and can actually chat directly and ask questions, and it's all conversational. It's not this stage scripted 10-minute soundbite, which is a load of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Social media killed the Hollywood star because they all had to be on it. And they showed us what absolute dickheads they all are.
Yeah. Yep. That's a bit sad, but that's true. I mean, all the actors are gone and we don't know where they've gone. They've all disappeared. So, that says something, doesn't it?
Because none of us care anymore.
No, because it's all gone weird. It's weird. It's just a weird dynamic that's gone on. And it really happened quite fast, didn't it? The downfall. It sort of,
Well,
in the big scheme of things, I think it just imploded.
It started from about 2010, but from 2016 onwards, it just ramped up the nth degree. And by 2020, it just fallen off a cliff. Like, just everyone was just that disgusted.
Yeah.
There's a 120-year-old industry destroyed in less than a decade.
Yeah, and there's people like Ellen DeGeneres and shit, like she's they found out that she's an absolute write-off. Yeah, she's a total bitch, which is, that cracked an egg open. That did. Then all these other actors and that are coming in going, oh yeah, she did this to me and she did that to me, and she's. So I think over COVID, that just totally was the story.
When you have Madonna sitting in a bath of milk and rose petals going, I'm one of you guys, we're all in this together, you're like, fuck off, you dickhead.
Unreal.
Yeah,
it's unreal.
I mean, there's loads of examples of that. That's why I always say virtue signaling, beware somebody of virtue signals. If somebody's aware to tell you how nice a person you are, fucking watch out, because you're dealing with something dark.
Yes.
Because they're doing that to compensate for like a proper nasty character. You're like,
I
always say as well, you've heard me, beware the male feminist.
Yeah.
Okay, don't get in the van with a male feminist, you'll end up changing a radiator somewhere.
Oh no. Oh, down in the dish here, put some lotion on the skin.
Neil Gaiman. There's a classic example.
Yeah.
Somebody virtue signaled too close to the sun and all his freaking shit come out. You're like, okay, right.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah.
Horrible, horrible, horrible.
Nasty, eh? Yeah. It is. And then you see the indie world, right? Indie film, we're just sharing everybody's videos everywhere, promoting everything, reviewing it all, and chatting them and having them on podcasts and interviews, and they're lovely, absolutely, genuinely lovely people. And these are like Phil Herman and Miroslav Petkov and all these other people, Philip Brocklehurst, Clayton Ritchie. Clayton Ritchie, yes, my saviour. And, and then you there's that whole potential there that other people are not wanting to look at because they think indie films are shit. But they haven't actually watched a good indie film, right? So
because unfortunately, it's the same as watching a car crash. People are automatically geared towards, once bad news, we're primed for that.
Yeah.
So when somebody goes oh, that's a load of shit. Well, it's the same as writing as well, indie writing. I mean, there's not many people glut the market with absolute crap.
Yes.
But it gets a bad reputation. And a bad reputation is hard to... Bad news travels 10 times more than good news. That's a rule.
It does.
You'll get 10 bad reviews before a good one. It's harder to get a good review.
Yeah.
By the way, folks, shameless plug. If you've read Horrific Tales Volume 1, please leave a review. It'd be very nice and jolly of you, especially as we're getting ready to release Volume 2. It'd be nice to get a few reviews on there because it would help massively.
Yes, that would be awesome. And I've got
more books and pay for the next ones.
Story. Yes, we've got stories in there, so yeah.
And everything's going towards getting the next project. That's the way it's working.
Yep, exactly.
But yeah, completely different. But the Hollywood have proved as well, like back to the pandemic, they tried to be, I could be a YouTuber, I can go and be genuine, and they don't have a genuine bone in their body. Perfect example is that Brie Larson. She fell flat on her arse.
Oh.
She tried to start a YouTube channel, and it was just that staged and overproduced, and she didn't get what the audience here is.
Oh, right.
People don't come here for staged and super produced. They come here for genuine conversations.
No. Exactly.
And
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I see them trying to make Facebook groups and fan pages and stuff like that. And it's like people don't really care, you know. I'm not going to follow Keanu Reeves because I know it's not Keanu Reeves, and even if it was it matter to me, you know? He's not going to further my career. You know, he's not going to do anything for me. Yeah. So, which is
although he is one of the more genuine ones, but then again, here's my problem though. The fact that they're talking about how genuine it is makes me wonder if he is or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know when they're trying to sell you something, you're kind of like, you're selling this a bit too hard now. Am I really bad?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks very much, mate. Have you left a review?
On what?
Horrific Tales Volume 1.
Yeah, where's he supposed to... Yeah, did you read all the stories? Maybe you should do a review.
Yeah, just even as a simple, I really enjoyed this story. Do your top 3. A review could just be, here's my 3 favorite stories in the collection.
Yeah, please
It doesn't have to be like a massive beard set. It's just I enjoyed this. Here's my top 3. Job done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now, I was going to review it, then I thought, is that being a bit biased? Because it's
if you don't review your own story.
Okay. All right.
You know what I mean?
Because there are some really good stories in there.
Don't review your own. Do 3 others.
I wouldn't do my own.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying. That's a good thing about being part of an anthology is you can take each story on its own merit.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Do a top 3.
Okay. I just finished a book review, so yeah, I've got time. So cool. Yeah. Excellent. Anyway.
Yeah. Back on the I've actually been told to do this more often.
To do what? It or not. To go on tangents.
Plug stuff. I've been told off for not plugging stuff.
You're supposed to. Oh my god.
I don't like doing it.
I know, you're just like
I'm here to chat. I'm here to have a laugh. I'm here to talk about shows and movies that we like and books and games and stuff. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here to do. Yeah. Stuff out there too. I'm really bad at it because I don't want to be one of them. Do you know them really fake people that go, and now a word from our sponsors. Blip, 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 blip. If I ever become like that, hit me a good slap.
Oh, I will. I'll push you.
That is so contrived, and I'm just that. I'm anti that.
I don't blame you.
Do you know what I mean? But also, I've been told off for not plugging stuff that we're doing.
Yes, exactly. You should do it with every review. Okay.
Yeah, just not mention it in there.
I know.
I'm trying to get better at it, but I don't want it to be fake as hell. If this becomes a shitty scripted thing of, right, did you enjoy this episode? Now a word from our sponsors. Here's what we are selling next. I am, I may as well not bother.
Oh no, but you've got to plug your books, the anthologies. You've got to do that. You've got to promote them. Yeah. Because I keep getting asked, could you please post this? Could you please post it? And I'm thinking, why can't you promote your own stuff? Not you, Clayton, Richie. I'm just like, can you not promote it yourself?
Oh, hold on, Mr. Richie. You've been invited on here. An open invitation. Still waiting for you.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I'm still waiting to interview him too. Oops. I got put off. Somebody told me my reviews suck. A troll. He came on and told me my reviews suck because I don't have any pictures and I don't share any videos. And I'm like, oh, asshole. What an asshole thing to do. I don't even know who he was. Not these reviews.
Yeah, what you do is you screenshot that and you make fun of that. I love trolls.
Oh, I know, but that's my first one, so I didn't know what to do. So I just said, don't watch them then.
Right. Talking of
What have you done this time?
No, will you see this? This is on your freaking page. Have you seen this?
No.
Right,
What?
hang on.
Oh dear.
It just reminded me.
Oh no. What have
Who
I
the hell's
done?
this idiot? Mike Coombs. Have you seen his posts? This guy is absolutely demented. What is the deal with
Is
this?
that about the Wolf Creek one?
Yes.
Is it? He's got Asperger's.
Fucking right.
He's on the spectrum.
Well, he needs to get off the spectrum or go and jump off a cliff. I reported on an article.
Yes, you did. And that was
That's
a great
all I
article.
know. I don't have fucking the studio on speed dial.
No.
I'm not like, he's going to start filming yet. Get on this so I can fucking tell Mike Coombs here what's happening. Look at this. 2 days, right? I just didn't bother. And look, also, here's another red flag. Somebody's got a fucking avatar and don't have their own picture. Fucking window licker. So, he asks, are they filming it now? I don't think it started filming it. That's, did you watch the video where I covered the article? That's all I know. If I get more information, guess what? I'll cover it because I'm interested. That's it. And then I got very disappointed. So much for building fans' hopes up again. And I went, all right, that's a bit harsh. Meanwhile, my phone's going ping, 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 right over the last day.
Oh my god.
I fucking even want, like, fucking hell, right? The Horrific podcast, a message from a fan. Never going to happen. I have given up waiting. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Are they filmed? Right. 9 or like fucking this space. This is like somebody's been on the fucking bed. They're like on the marching powder and fucking I'm gonna annoy Colin. Right. Fucking are they filming now? No, please no more games. What do you say to that?
I don't know.
And I didn't even see this one 33 minutes ago.
Oh no.
The Horrific podcast. Wish they just commented more. Well, I'm fucking commenting now, you twat. You fucking arsehole. What is wrong with you? You absolute fucking arse.
Oh god, my
Go
tummy
book
hurts.
yourself in somewhere with padded cells, you lunatic. It's a fucking movie. When it comes out, it comes out. If I find something out, and guess what? I probably don't want to cover it now because fuck you.
He's been waiting 30 years for this.
What the fuck got to do with me?
Who the fuck waits 30 years for a film? What the fuck have you been doing for 30 years?
That's scary.
Oh my god.
That's someone that turns up. That's somebody if you wake up in the middle of the night, they're fucking at the end of your bed, staring at you. Is Wolf Creek 3 filming yet? Tell me now.
Oh my god, he got so upset when I said I don't know what's happening. If it's he was like, have they started filming yet? And I'm like, dude, you only asked me 2 days ago and I already said I don't fucking know. I don't have them on speed dial either, so I can't ask. Fuck. Oh, some people. I know. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
That is proper mental shit.
Yeah.
Like,
God.
dear woke people, this is why we still use terms like retard and window licker and fucking mental person, because that is dangerous. People like that should not be in fucking society. They're just one step away from climbing up the bell tower with a rifle.
Ooh, yeah,
People like that are on hinge.
Oh,
that's
they
not
are.
normal. And there's no fucking meme or little badge you can put in your profile that excuses that shit. That's fucking scary stuff.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Over a movie.
No.
What am I going to say that apart from piss off, you
Fuck off.
fucking
Yeah, I
arse?
know. It came out of left field.
That's
I was just
all
like,
it took was
what?
me posting a news article to go
Yeah.
send somebody off in a fucking out of control fucking spiral.
Oh God, I think I might have to block that person. Oh my God.
That is crazy.
It is. It is. That's insanity. It really is. I don't care if you're on the spectrum or whatever. If you've waited 30 years for a film, oh my God. When I heard that, I was just like, wow. Okay, dude. I said, be patient. And I think you need to go and get a life because it's not normal to be waiting 30 years for a film.
It's because of people like him where the term touch grass comes from. Like, go and fucking breathe some fresh air. Get out of your basement off the computer screen and go and do something with your life. Fuck me. And your problems are not my problems.
No. And sorry, I can't make them do the film faster. Yeah. You know?
And guess what? If you make them do it faster, it'll be shit. So let them fucking get themselves.
I bet he's going to complain about it anyway.
But that's in the fucking studio.
I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it.
Hello. Yeah, is that the Wolf Creek production team? Yeah, hi, it's a Horrorific podcast here. Yeah, listen, this random fucking idiot on Facebook's like giving me a hard time. Can you get into? Are you filming yet? Can you like text me the minute you start, just so I can like assuage them? Yeah, that's great. Thanks. Bye. Yeah.
Can you send me your inventory, please, so that I know when you're going to start filming? Oh my God. Oh, Facebook brings out the worst in people. It really does.
Everyone says Twitter/X was the most toxic profile. They said what was that other one? Tumblr was the most toxic. Facebook is the worst. Facebook is the worst. It just has absolute like the shit I took the first year of this podcast. The shit I took from random idiots DMing me personally. Just for going, here's an author's work. Check them out if you have a minute. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking dickhead. You're fucking indie author. How dare you fucking promote indie author? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck, if you don't like it, just walk on. Go on.
God.
No, I wish I'd kept all those.
You don't have to be here. Oh.
I do. I wish I'd kept all that. Because that was, I'd honestly, if I was in the clickbait shit, I had a gold mine's worth in my first year. If I was in the drama farming.
Goodness. Shocking.
So here's a little message out there before we carry on with this episode. Because funny enough, this episode's about trolls, so it fits. Yes. Funny enough.
Yes, it does.
If you come at me, I'm just going to take the piss out of you. That's just the way it is. And I'll do it on a live stream and I'll just do it. And I don't give a shit. And I don't care if it sets you over the edge or makes life not worth living for you. You come at me, I'm coming back at you because I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
You instantly become a twat. The minute you start, like, there's no reason to go at anybody. Like, that is unhinged.
Unhinged.
And if you're going to get on like that in life, you need a reality check that you're a fucking idiot.
Yep.
Yes, I forgot about that until...
I'm glad I reminded you because that was kind of laugh.
I was thinking about screenshotting that and putting up as a little picture, and then it just you just reminded me. I'm like, oh, hang on a minute, I knew there was something I wanted to talk about tonight.
Oh no, the rest of the world knows all about it. That's what happens when you go on my Facebook group and fucking do shit like that. We're going to pull you out and we're going to show you off.
Yeah.
There. You get a loud shout out.
Hope you enjoy your 5 minutes of fame, you fucking retard.
Now go away quietly, please. Yeah. Stop messaging me and go and
hang out with the Jenna Ortega fans.
Yeah.
Go well.
Yeah. Exactly.
Which I was about to say, actually, her fans are shit. They're absolutely fucking morons. She's not a bad wee girl. She actually has social media. She's the only one of Hollywood ilk that gets social media.
Really?
She does all the silly
Okay.
wee, on Instagram, she does all the silly wee videos. Like,
No, I haven't seen them.
all right,
No, I don't think I have.
she has a wee group of friends and they do all the silly video. Like any other person, like just gets involved in it. And honestly,
Oh.
she's just harmless. She's just trying to do her thing. Is she a good actress? Not really. When she ages out,
Mm.
she can't play schoolgirls anymore. She's in trouble
Yep.
career-wise because she's got a
Yep.
very specific niche
Right.
audience.
Yep.
And when she grows out of that, I think she might be in a spot of bother.
That's a shame when that happens, unfortunately.
But like I said, she's out of them all. I don't have an issue with her. Now her fans, on the other hand, can fucking kick rocks.
Oh
Her
God.
fans are
Yeah.
absolute morons. I've had tussles with them over an innocuous, once again, another innocuous news article, which I actually debunked while I was recording it, and that started me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God.
It also shows as well. That's the thing. I've can't be arsed with the news articles anymore because people don't even read them or watch the video. They just look at the title and then jump in with the comments.
Oh my God.
What is the point of me spending time recording and editing video if you're not even going to watch it? And pick me up with something I have actually said or talked about.
Yeah.
Not go on a title and then assume what's been said.
Yep. People are lazy. They can't be bothered. Yep. But yeah,
Anyway.
they'll make a comment.
Oh yeah.
They'll comment, even though they haven't read it.
Dozy fuckers.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, the theme of this one, actually, I thought the side story in this was better than the main story. So this is the return.
Yep.
And we've got everybody, Nadja and Lazo, that they're out walking and stuff, and they hear this little voice from the sewer.
Oh God! Do you not know? Stay away from sewers. Oh my God! There's a bloody clown down there called It, and they all float down there.
But yeah, they decide to go and do that, and yeah, hello. I just love the way they do like when Steve and I covered Phantom of the Opera, like the most glistening clear water sewers ever. Like you could drink from it, it's that.
Yeah.
You can tell it was the stage, that he's got his organ and all set up, and it's like, actually, this is quite nice. I'd move in here if this is what sewers are like. Not one condom floating along or anything, or one floaty. You're like,
yeah.
And plus, it was allegedly the River Thames, which is like that. If you've ever seen that river, it's shit.
No, I've heard about it.
That's Terry Pratchett. That's what he based Moorpork off. The river. Moorpork is busy based off of Thames, and all the jokes about like the mob can't dispose of bodies because it won't float because it lands on the crust on top and they won't break the surface because it's that much, basically how much of a cesspit. But these guys play that trope, the living in the sewers thing, going, "Hi, we're walking up your shit pipe to see you."
Oh, I know. Oh God. That was good. That was a good way to start it. Yeah.
But it's Simon the Devious has returned. And if you remember from the whole thing with the cursed hat.
The cursed hat. Yes, that Laszlo. No.
Yeah, it is Laszlo's.
Yes, Laszlo took back. Yep. When he walked out of the hospital room.
Yep. After Simon was
back. Yep. He was. He's looking a bit better.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But yeah, he's living in the sewers with what's remaining of his crew, and he's all pathetic. And I thought he was trying to take over the house. I thought that was his plan.
Yeah, I actually thought that too. I thought he was going to come in, infiltrate it, and that was going to maybe move in, or there's going to be a fight. But it turned out a bit different than what I thought. So,
but
it's good to see him back.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of plot, but the side plot with Colin Robinson discovering social media.
That was awesome. That was awesome. God, what a crack up. He's just crazy, eh?
Mhm.
He just like had a meltdown. He had a total meltdown. Oh my god! It's like he likes to argue with himself, or I don't know. He's just and he's feeding off these people online, and it's like, oh, he can do it online now, and oh, trolling, and
Yeah.
yeah, sinister.
But yeah, then he gets a taste of his own medicine. That's it. He's like, he's met his match, and he's like, oh shit,
Oh
can't deal with it.
yes.
Oh god, I forgot the name of the character that was with Simon, the sort of lady
Oh,
vampire,
oh,
half sort of golem creature, not quite human, like almost feral one.
Carol.
Carol, right? Even it's like poor Germo. It's like, oh, how come you haven't eaten him? They're like, well, he's a bit iffy, sort of, you know. You wouldn't, you might catch something, or maybe it give you stomach cramps or something. And even Simon's like, no, Carol, bad. No, don't eat bad.
Yeah,
No.
don't eat him.
It's like, you know, when you're telling the dog not to go and eat stuff off the ground.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know.
And
I
Germo's just like,
couldn't.
I'm right here.
Yeah, yeah. The shit he has to put up with. Oh my god.
But
Why
at
does
what
he
point,
bother?
yeah, that's the thing. At what point do you like, there's nothing in my life I have wanted that much. No group, no job, no position, nothing to put up with that sort of shit.
No,
Nothing
no.
to me is worth that.
He's proving himself to be a very good minion, familiar. He
Yeah,
really is. Yeah. So we'll have to see what happens there because, yeah, that side story is still going on in
yeah.
all the episodes, which is quite cool. I mean, there
But
was a moment there where I was like, oh my God, is he going to? Is he going to?
yeah. No,
Is he going to?
he's
No.
forever the last donut in the box.
Oh yes, he'll always be the last donut in the box. That dude, Gizmo. Yes.
But yeah, so we've got these two stories. So basically, they've decided to take pity on Simon, invite him and his crew in, and yeah, we find out we just randomly have Elvis Presley in the basement.
I
So they turned into a
know.
vampire.
I want him in my basement. That's not fair. Yeah. I'm glad they did that. That's quite cool.
Yeah, it always
You
gives
know.
an extra layer of, oh, this stuff's going on. You're only seeing part of the house, or you're only seeing a bit. You're never getting
Yeah.
the full access. It's not like you'll ever know everything.
Yeah. No, we're only getting little bits and pieces, and I love that.
Mhm.
You know, who would have thought Elvis would be down there? You know, I mean, who made that up? That's
But
bloody brilliant.
that's what this show
Yeah.
does so well.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it does so
Exactly. It's
well.
just
It throws these things in and it makes it part of the show. It's not. It doesn't feel forced.
yeah, no. It's just like they drop just a little gem of something to sprinkle and make sure it adds something to the storyline, you know. It's fascinating.
Yeah. It's just we were. If you saw Adam's message, we were going to try and do it for this Sunday, but then like 2 or 3 people can't make it, so we don't have enough for the game. But
Oh, right.
we've all based ourselves loosely on these characters.
Really?
Well, for example, Cameron's character is Todd the vampire.
Okay.
Gregor the Gregorian, you know, but my character's but you know, so he imagines all this stuff, the great battles he's taking part in, and it was all Sarah who may not be that great, you know.
Oh, that's different. Oh.
uh Chris, what's your character's name? God, we've already played one session of it so far, and it's been ages. Morty Longtooth.
Morty Longtooth.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
his
goodness.
character.
Is that
Yeah.
oh my
And then
gosh.
there's other guy, Robert, he's busy playing like Laszlo. He just right down to the accent. We're all bringing this element into it. It's great. It's so much fun.
Oh
I'm going to
my
get
God,
back
how
into
much
it again.
that's cool. Oh,
I think
wow.
I shared the first episode out in the channel. Should be in the community page.
Ah. Oh, I'll have to have a look.
Yeah. But
Cool.
yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, got it right. Morty Longtooth. Yeah, we're playing about with the house chores and stuff for that, and we've got a mystery to solve, and it's
Oh my gosh, how cool.
and we're playing, and there's like a Baron type character who's coming to visit, so we've brought that into it, and it's all just fun,
Oh, wow.
absolute
Yeah,
chaos.
that's what it is. Oh, that's cool. Cool.
But yeah, Carol decides that she realizes that Guillermo has killed vampires. He has a smell of death on her, and she's going to take him out.
Yes.
Slayer mode activates.
Yes, I know. Oh, wow. It's like he's got no control over it. Well, he has it to a certain degree, but I mean the way he just snapped those.
Basically, any vampire tries to actually bite him, or that's it. They're dead. It's going to kick in.
Yeah. Anyway,
Are you talking about the ones in this series, or the ones that we are doing in the game in between the sort of bits that we do, the sort of mock couch interview? So every so often, two of us will get pulled into like a separate screen like this, and we'll do like a couch interview.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's all
Oh my
improv. It's
God.
all like off the cuff. Like there's no script.
Wow.
Just
That's so cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, neat. Oh, fun and games until someone loses an eye.
Yep. But yeah, both. Yeah, because I love the way they use this to sort of tell part of the story, and
Yeah.
but Nandor is my favorite in this
Oh,
because he's just so. Oh, what is that pile of ash suspiciously shaped like a human body, or like
yeah.
blah blah blah. Just
Like it looks like Carol. Yeah, no. Nandor's awesome. He's awesome.
but the character acting between these two, like this is 100% character acting. Like and also setting up the scene, like Guillermo has the two bits of the pole still, and he just points them towards Nandor, and Nandor like looks and realizes he's in danger sort of immediately. And this whole sort of interplay goes on without just spelling it out.
Yeah, they had me a bit worried. Yeah.
Oh, nothing's going to happen, obviously, but it's.
I know, but it still gives you that feeling that, that was close. You know what I mean? It's like,
But is that not good storytelling?
It is brilliant. It's brilliant. It's just like, it pulls us up, dumps us down, pulls us up, and then these little scenes in there where something could happen to Laszlo or
and there's never a chance it could.
Yeah, exactly. So it lets
you
us
genuinely
see
don't know. If they think it serves the story, they'll do it.
Exactly. I mean, look how easy Carol was taken out. That could just happen to either of them, any of them, and it's really quite cool that we get that to experience that. I think
we've got the Slayer storyline in here.
Yep.
We've got the Simon the Devious coming back and trying to figure out, right, what's your game, what's your angle, what are you up to?
Yep.
Then we've got Colin Robinson dealing with a troll, and then he's doxed them, but it turns out that the trolls went, no, meet me in this alley and we'll sort it out.
Yes. Oh my God. That whole thing was just like, this is crazy. You're actually losing your mind, Colin. He's lost it. It's it's really, really cool to watch. He's just all these different devices on his bed, and he's tracked them down, and he knows where they live, and it's like, shit, man. He needs to get a life or something, because that's just, I don't know. It's crazy. But it really was genuinely a troll, which I really loved.
Yeah,
And they had to blur out his bits and pieces.
that was great.
I love it when they do that. Yeah. They've done that before.
But it was actually Colin versus an actual troll, and
Yes.
it was just so much fun. But if I was ever to get a new ringtone,
Yeah.
it has to be Nadja echolocating. Oh my god, where did that come from?
I don't know. She's so good. She must have pissed herself laughing doing that scene. I bet they had to do it so many times. God.
Like
Because they would really hurt your voice.
My cheeks are sore just talking about these episodes. Like I'm actually having sore cheeks at the moment because I'm just laughing that much.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good.
But yeah, if you ever need a ringtone, that's the other. Like if this entire series does nothing else, Nadja going through a sewer because Laszlo and Simon are fighting over the hat as bats. And she's trying to find them by echolocating in human form.
Yeah. God. That was well done. Oh, goodness.
Right. First of all, the writing has to be good. And the actors have to be good.
Yep.
Like, and invested in their roles.
Yep.
Like, these guys are invested in this to make it work. There's no egos here of I'm a superstar and they just act like themselves. These people are invested in their characters.
Yeah.
Jermaine Clement's a perfect example. You just put a picture of him, in fact, even all of them, you put a picture of themselves next to their character. You don't. It takes a minute. Like a walk past.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And you only do that if you commit to the role you're playing. Like it's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, the whole trap being sprung was Simon doesn't want the house. He doesn't want revenge. He just wants the cursed hat.
I know. Oh my god. Why does he want it? That's what I was wondering. Why did he want a cursed hat?
I think it's part of the curse.
To want the hat?
Yeah, I think it's part of the curse. It's the same as
why Laszlo took it back.
Laszlo won't let it go.
Yeah.
And
like
I don't know. I've never had a sphincter massage the back of my neck, so I don't know if that's good or not.
What?
But that's a whole. Don't forget, the witch's buttock, a sphincter, is actually sewn into the back of the hat, and it massages the back of their neck. So apparently, that's the most amazing thing that you can have happen with you. It just makes you besotted.
That's right. I forgot about that. Oh.
See if I hear "Oh Benjamin" at the end of the stream, I'll be worried.
No. Oh god, that's so funny. Oh, my cat. Oh my goodness. Far out. Oh. I forgot about that.
Yeah, there must be something magical about that experience.
Must be. Oh, but those scenes where they were coming in and out and turning into bats and then turning into human again, and that they were so well done, wasn't it? It just seamless. It's just, I don't know, just they're there in the notch, and it's like, yeah, I just love it. I love it.
But that's what this show, once again, I've mentioned this before, is one of the things that looks cheap until they randomly throw the special effects in and they make it look seamless, that it's not like, boom, here's a green screen and it steps off somewhere else. It's embedded into the whole scenery, that it's flawless.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just amazing, really. Yes.
That's but yeah, and then Simon gets the hat back, and then everything goes wrong with his crew. He just denounces his whole crew.
I know.
That's clever.
I know. Did you see how many crew members he had?
That was the whole point. They all survived, and he had them all there ready to like take over.
I know, that was an epic scene. Yeah, no, really well done. Quite a lot of people to be on that in that episode.
Yeah, but they brought them all back from that
Yeah,
season 1. That's a
yeah.
good
They
thing,
look
though.
a bit different, but yeah. No, it's great.
And a
That's
few
good.
extra ones. But that's also
Yeah, a few extra
once again,
ones.
is what the show
Yep,
does well. You don't feel
yep.
like anybody's an extra. You feel like they're all just, even if they're only a guest appearance, you feel like they're part of the show.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just like the Colin Robertson one with all the staff members that were in the building,
Mhm.
at their workplace. I mean, yeah, they just, I don't know, like you said, they don't feel like extras or a fifth wheel or a third wheel or something.
Mhm.
They genuinely look like they want to be there. Whether they're getting paid or not, who knows? But it's just I don't know how they manage to. Lots of people must be invested in this film, in this series, because there's a lot of people involved, and it works out quite well. Yeah. Um.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, that all plays out, and then Nandor is 100% suspicious of Guillermo now.
So it should be.
Yeah, and it
Mhm.
just it's funny,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out. I really don't.
because
But
out of them all, Nandor's the most like spaced out one. He is in
yeah,
his own
he is.
little world.
Yep. Yep. He is. I mean, he's hardly even there. He's there, but he's not really. I don't know. Like, there's no big dilemmas or dramas with him. He's just really quite cruisy. Yet
Yeah,
he's
that's what
got
I
a
mean. He's
familiar.
barely oblivious, but then that's part of his character's charm. That the fact that he's completely oblivious to what's going on around him. He's just in his own little head, in his own little world, and he's probably
Yeah.
the happiest character.
He is. He is. And I think that's why he gets to have a familiar. It's
Mhm.
because all the other ones, they kill their familiars.
Yeah,
But old Nandor, the relentless, is such a nice guy that he happens to have a familiar that loves him and stays with him. And then now there's a train wreck that's going to happen eventually.
yep.
And I'm just like, oh no, how's this going to play out? So I can't wait.
But I love the way
Yeah.
we get the final battle between Colin Robinson and the troll,
Oh, I know.
and
Poor troll.
Colin just goes to town on him
I know. There's one way to
because
do it.
if you've read The Hobbit, folks, you know that trolls can't stay out during sunlight.
No, because they turn to stone. Yes, he turned to stone.
Yep.
And they die, don't they?
Yeah, that's the whole point. They die. That's their
So he could have knocked him over and he would have gone phew and turned to
yeah.
dust.
But the fact that he grabbed Colin as his last thing and just held him there, just
I
that was
know. I know. Yeah. Very well done. Very well done. I loved the troll. Very awesome.
the more I think about it, actually, I love this episode as well. I
Oh
wasn't too.
yeah.
I thought compared to the other two, it was the weaker. But
There was
then when I think about it, when we go through it, there's nothing weak about this at all. It's just because
no.
we've had three excellent episodes in a row, and you're sort of
Yeah.
picking the best of the best.
Yeah. Yeah. But they all each have their own individual you know, attraction to it
Mhm.
or, appeal. And that's I don't know how they manage to do it. But they
But
do it, they pull it off. They're just so
like,
good.
as much as I enjoy Wellington Paranormal, you can see parts of that where they're trying too hard or it doesn't land.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
I'm not. I mean, we're 2 seasons in. We haven't had one episode yet where we haven't enjoyed it.
No. No,
It
not at
hasn't
all.
felt seamless.
Yeah. It's been brilliant. No, absolutely. Yeah. I suppose it's got to do with I don't know.
It's,
One's vampires and Wellington Paranormal's just all lots of different cryptids and stuff like that. Better budget, maybe with What We Do in the Shadows. It's probably got a bit better budget because it's in America. Yeah, and it's really, really just
The stuff that's really good in
amazing.
this is all character acting. It's not so much
Yeah.
shiny whiz pops. Yeah, there's really great special effects, but there's also really great special effects in the Paranormal. But it's
Yes.
some of their jokes, their skits go on a bit too long, and it gets a
Yes.
bit
Yes, and we've
overdrawn
said
at
that
times.
before. Yep, yep. Some of them really, really do. Yep. So not that they haven't been enjoyable, but there have been moments where there's been like, oh, that was dragged on a bit long, or maybe they could have cut
Pacing,
that down. Yep. The
where
pacing, yeah.
this crew have it down. I mean, they're a machine.
Yeah.
They have got it. They have worked it out. They have thought about things.
Yep. They know what they're doing. They
Mhm.
definitely know what they're doing. Yep.
Oh well, it's
Yeah.
it's good. But even then, even the bits we pick out of the other one, it's still better. Like I said, it's better than 90% of the crap out there that you don't even
Absolutely.
care about.
Or don't even watch. No.
Not even
Got no
remotely
interest
interested.
in it. Mm-mm. No. So yes. Great. Those are great, great, great.
Yep.
Excellent.
There you go. A lot of fun. Right. Probably going to get in trouble with this, but we're going to cover Wolf Creek 2. Are there any
Yes.
more unhinged individuals out there that's going to stalk us over it?
Yeah.
Can we cover this movie now with you lunatics' permission out there?
Yes, stuff ya. We're going to do it anyway. And if anyone's going to gripe about it, I'm kicking you out of my group. That's as
What
far
the
as it
hell?
goes. Yeah.
Madness. But yeah, we're doing Wolf Creek 2 next because obviously now that we know the third one's out, we're going to do that. And we're going to filter in the TV series. And check
Yay!
out.
You want to do the TV series?
Yeah, because obviously, it won't be long
Ooh,
before the Paranormal finishes. So then we
that's
can
so
tag
awesome.
on the TV series and do, carry on.
Yes. I haven't seen it.
Neither have I.
Yay! Oh, cool. Even better. Wow. All right.
But after that first movie, I'm definitely interested. It's if it's the same sort of thing, same level of tension and
It
drama.
is. It is. Trust me.
Yeah,
You're gonna love it.
excellent.
It's not how the sequels usually shit. No, it's just as good as the first one. If not, maybe a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. They're weak. Yeah, that's what I mean. You're when you're saying it's a weak episode in top tier comedy, it's not even weak. It blows. You put this one against anything, and it blows it out of the water.
Oh
Yeah,
God, yeah.
that's yeah.
God, yeah.
I'm glad that we're having fun and we're actually able to find stuff that's holds up.
I know, right? I mean, if it wasn't for us doing this, I wouldn't have even got around to watching Wellington Paranormal
Mm-hmm.
or what we do in the shadows. It was not on my radar to watch a show,
Yeah,
especially a horror comedy show, because that can become really quite boring. But they've blown my mind. They really have. I'm so glad that we've been doing that. We've been watching
absolutely.
these because it's just introduced me to, something that I knew I was going to watch eventually, but I didn't know when. You're always like,
But
oh,
when you
I'll
have it,
watch.
that's the whole thing about when you have, okay, I've got to at set the time, I have to do this. I've gotta watch the thing, and that's Chris and I are going over Resident Evil at the moment
Yep,
and the Leprechaun series of movies.
yep.
Going back on those and reviewing them again, and after so much time seeing how they hold up, we've done some random ones as well. And we've got a few more. We've got a list of stuff. Steve and I are going through the Hammer Horror collection,
Yes.
and honestly, some of those movies do not hold up. But
No,
there's others
yeah.
that are just class. And believe it or not, it's not just the Dracula movies. It's
Mm,
the other movies as well that really stand the test of time, is really enjoyable. And then there's some stinkers as well,
yes.
and
Yeah.
there's movies that we've never even heard of or barely remember,
Yeah.
because they didn't get the features
The
prominently.
just yep. Mm, yeah.
So that's it's good to do it. And then obviously Flea and I are covering horror anime, and We've got to the point now we have to spin a wheel for the next series because we used to spend like an hour after the stream, a 2-hour stream, spend an hour trying to pick the next thing to watch because there's that much out there.
Wow.
We've just got a big list now. We spin a wheel, and that's the next thing we do.
That's such a good idea. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm glad we're not doing that. I know, though. I'm glad we know what we're doing.
No, but that's what I get something
really cool.
different every time each of us comes on. You know, I get something different. It's great. You know, it's different experience, different focus.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's what keeps it. Because if it was just me sitting here in front of a camera every time, I'd get bored.
God, you would.
Just speaking in the like and subscribe and blah 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 and send me super chats and blah. You know, just you ever hear the lone YouTubers the way they get on? Like half their streams just an ad.
Yeah. Oh God, I know. Yeah. Well, they get sponsored, so I suppose they have to. But you can just fast forward past them. But
Yeah, but when they're on a live stream, have you ever seen them? All they're doing is forever asking people to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again. And it's all about plugging. And they're not actually giving content. They're just asking for people to come back. And you're like, I just gets never want to be like.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Social media.
No, I enjoy our little team.
Yeah.
We need another get together.
Yeah. When?
We'll have to get
to celebrate the.
Well, that'll be next. Yeah, but that'll be with other folks. But before the birthday stream, we need another. I want to try and get like maybe 3 of us together sometime for a stream and every so often and mix it up.
That would be so cool. Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, we need to get that happening, but it's just time. We're all busy, you know.
I know, and then
Steve, busy. You have something coming up this month, don't you?
Oh yes. So Undying Love is going to be released on March the 12th.
That's next Wednesday.
Wednesday for me. Yeah. It is. So that premieres
less than a week away.
Less than a week away. I know. It's just mind blowing, really. This is just like So it's going to be released on YouTube, and then, as far as I know, it's going to do some festival runs. I think to see if it can get some awards or whatever. So I've got a couple of people lined up to give it a review. You being one of them.
You trust me to review things?
I trust you to review it. Yes, I do. I know there's some stuff you might say, but that's okay. You know, I love your raw and honest reviews. So, you know.
I don't. You know that I don't go out to be a dick. You know me. It's
no, exactly.
You know what I'm looking for. No. I want good characters. I want a good story. And I've already read the story and listened to it, so I get the story. It's cool. So it'll be interesting to see how it translates.
Yeah, So that's that'll be so that's coming out.
I'm really keen to see how it translates, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, we had to.
You know when you listen or read something and you get a vision of your head what the characters are like.
Yeah.
It's only like 3 characters, isn't it? If I remember rightly.
Yep.
Sorry, it's been. God, when did Love first? That was last year. That was way
last year. At the beginning of last year, something like that. So as some of the we had to change it, the actor, we had to change Jenny was Joe. It was now it's a girl because we couldn't have a baby with the fangs and we couldn't have a baby with fangs. And we couldn't put a baby in a coffin. And then we couldn't get the coffin because we couldn't get it delivered. So he's done a lot of stuff in the background to make it look amazing. So so it's going to be fun. And really, seriously, whatever you say I'm going to take on board. And I just love your reviews. So, I mean, if, you know...
Well, this isn't aimed at you, by the way, Dale. That's the thing. Because I've
I
already
hope not.
spoke about the story. I enjoyed the story. It's cool. It's a cool short story.
Yeah, it
This will be
is. It's
about
different.
how does that translate then
Translate.
to, as you know, what I mean, there's
That's what
always a
I want to
danger.
hear.
Has he overbloated it? Has he not went into depth enough? Do the characters represent, even if there's slight changes,
Yeah.
do you still get the feeling of the characters being there?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's this.
Yeah.
It's all about the sense of like with this one, it's about the sense of loss, isn't it? And trying to prevent that loss, and then going to extremes, like turning a kid
Yes.
into a vampire. You know, is like super extreme way.
Yeah. Exactly. So that's
So
what I'm going to be interested in hearing your input as to how it adapted into film from what it originally was. It's quite a process.
mhm.
So it's quite a process getting, we can't use this person because it's
But that's
baby
what happens.
thing.
That happens in multi-million-dollar studios anyway.
It must
It's
do,
not
right? Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Look at what do you call it? What's one of the biggest? The Batman trilogy.
Right.
They changed the actress that played Rachel Dawes
Yep, that's right.
between the first one and the second one,
Yes.
and it took
I
you a minute,
know.
and they weren't even remotely identical. So
No.
you went into who the hell is this?
Yeah.
It wasn't even like
Yeah.
there were actresses that looked remotely similar.
No,
So
completely
when you went
different.
into the second movie, you're like, huh? And then it took you a minute. Oh, they've
Who's
changed the
that?
actress. TV shows
Yeah.
do that. What was it?
Yes.
Freaking Game of Thrones, the most expensive TV. Well, not now, obviously, because there's money splurged on other stupid things. I think Rings of Power wins for like most expensive waste of time ever. But
Wow.
Game of Thrones, highest budget at the time TV show ever, and they were chopping and changing actors between even episodes in the same series.
I didn't
So
see them.
Daria
Oh.
and stuff, you know, the assassin, they changed his character about 3 times. They changed somebody else. I mean, there's about 4 or 5 actors that.
Oh, I see.
So you'd have a character and they change actors about, but it was
That's
not just
right.
one change. It was about 7 or 8. You know, there's like loads of different characters that changed
Oh
actors
my
from season to
God.
season. So you couldn't even keep up to date with who's this meant to be. And then you go back to the previous, then you realize that they've changed the actor, and it's happened more than once. So you're just like,
Oh
what the hell? And
gosh.
it just made it impossible to follow. And this is
They actually
before
did that
the
on
final
Twilight.
season fell the wheels, fell off
Yeah.
the wheels.
God.
Or the wheels fell off.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, I didn't really speak.
The wheels fell off. Yeah.
Yeah, the wheels completely
My
fell off in the
goodness.
last season. But they'd already
Mm,
set by season 5 or 6, they'd already set the decline by doing all
yeah.
that shit. And the two showrunners just whinging about not having enough money to put more dragons in, and they didn't give a shit about the story. And
Oh
then the
my
writers,
God.
the authors a dick as well, which doesn't help.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Oh wow.
So
Yeah.
it happens. So in an indie budget movie where people are crowdfunding and trying to make it happen, having to make a slight change can be understandable.
Yeah. 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 Well, yeah. Yeah. It's a good collaboration. Yeah.
The assassin, yep. Three-Eyed Raven changed twice. Dixon, loads of bloody characters. Like, and that's one TV show.
Yeah.
That's jarring.
Yeah. It is. It can be. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they did the same thing with what's it called? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They went and changed the wife halfway through.
Oh,
His aunt. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The aunt, the the mother, well, whatever she is,
God.
Colton's mum. They
Yeah.
changed her.
Have you seen that
Yeah.
meme that came out last year?
No.
It's basically it's a then and now. So during the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you know, Will Smith was always
Yeah.
like ragging on him and being the cool dude, and Carton was the shithead. And now they show a
Yeah.
picture of the actor that plays Carton with his whole family that have been together the whole time, and a picture of Will Smith as he is now, and it's like Carlton won.
Yeah, majorly.
Yeah. Oh, Who's the happy person?
Oh,
And
I
who's just one
know.
step away from throwing himself off a pier?
Oh, I know, right?
Once again, fame and fortune, that's not what's important. Might be nice if
God.
everything falls into place, but if you're not living a fulfilled life, means nothing. It's only a sticking plaster.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. That's a shame. Yeah.
But there you go. There's another one. Welcome back, and yeah, we went for
It's good to be back. Yeah. I really
normal
missed it.
as resumed. We're back to our routine.
Yes.
We're all back to.
We're all back.
Yep. Stevie taking a bit of time off as well.
Is he?
No, he had
Oh.
it. It was Cole's birthday, so they went up to Edinburgh for a week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes. Lucky buggers.
I miss Edinburgh. I used to live there.
Really?
Yeah, I was based up there for a couple of years. It was lovely. The camp was shit, but you were right in basically the outskirts of Edinburgh city centre, so you couldn't complain. You just went to the town.
Oh, God. I love England. I really do. There's so many beautiful places. I want to go to Cornwall and Devon and all those little seaside places we don't get to have over here. Oh, one day I'll come over.
Yeah, stay away from London.
No, don't
stay away from
go
the
to London.
cities.
No, it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. And I know if I ever go to America, don't fly Spirit Airlines. That's all I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, flipping America's. The internal flights in America are horrible. Transatlantic flights are all good; they're all nice and comfy. But you get into America, they're internal flights, and we've got like shitty airlines like EasyJet and stuff and that, and
right,
they're far superior.
Then,
in fact, they're actually comfortable planes for bouncing about. You know, the UK. But you go into America, like squished, and they're it's just horrible, awful, and the delays and stuff.
Oh, you guys are so lucky. You're so close to France and all Germany and all the places I want to go.
Yeah, that means being close to French people.
Oh, I can sort of speak French. I did French at school. I can say hello and how are you and where do you? And yes, I do speak French.
Je m'appelle Colin.
Je m'appelle Del. Yeah, funny, eh? Yeah, lucky buggers over there. Never mind.
Anyway, there we go for another one. Always fun.
Yes.
Keep an eye out. Things coming up.
Yeah, things coming up.
If you aren't already, make sure you subscribe to Dale's channel.
Yeah. Oh, and to subscribe to this channel. Yeah, this one.
Well, hopefully you're already here.
Podcast.
But yeah, Dale does a lot of cool reviews and writing tips and things in her channel. And
yeah,
maybe start your own interview soon. Who knows? I know you've done one so far. How many? One or two?
2 interviews.
2 interviews or
2 interviews? Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah,
2. Yeah.
There you go. You know what I mean? They're
fun. Yeah. Anyway.
All right, folks. Well, there you go. Thanks as always for tuning in. Just as soon say, until next time, keep update my channel, do the type of things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.